Hi, 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 hi. How are ya? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi there. Okay, let's do a quick welcome in. There's a lot of you, so I'm gonna miss some, but I'm gonna do my best. Okay, Blade Razor and Tano and Trirex and So Special and Estrella and Gamma and the Ranger and Ribis and Nyx and Chrome Missile and Senior Penguin and Tano. And I think that's everyone who's chatted. And lurkers. McPoe, I saw McPoe enter the lurk. And chatters. And lurkers. And Hydra. And there's a Hydra, and I have to take a big sip because of that. I'm sorry if you hear the other dog barking a lot today. He's sick. We don't know what's wrong with him. He's not eating. He's not begging for food, which is very unusual for him. He's a food hound. He's not a hound. He's a border collie. But and a little sip too. Oh, okay. I gotta take a little sip too. But he's not feeling too well, and he's been barking a lot more today than usual. Not mine. The other one, Frisky. Mine's doing good. Mine's doing good. He's sleeping. But the other one's not doing too hot. He has a double ear infection right now, and they're treating it, but I think it's getting worse, so hopefully it turns around, or maybe it's the healing process. I don't know, but he likes to hear his own voice today. He's been barking a lot, so we're just gonna have to tough through it because they can't do much about it because he just won't stop. I think he's trying to tell them that he doesn't feel good, but he only speaks in bark, and we only speak in people talk. Well, I speak in penguin talk, too. I'm bilingual. I speak penguin and people. But, yeah. It's a penguin. It's hard to tell all the way down there. Oh, God. This is... I'm not even 10 minutes into the stream, Dan. You gotta calm down. Welcome in, Emily. Welcome in, Floppies. Welcome in, Sage. Welcome in. I'm trying to welcome everybody. Everybody that comes in at the beginning gets a welcome. If you come in during the middle, I might not catch that you came in. But I'll still interact with you. You just might not get the welcome. You might not get the welcome. Welcome. You might not get that. Are you still scared of yesterday's gifted subs? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, Rex. I am still scared. Quite frightened, actually. Because what if they didn't check their messages yesterday and they check them today? Or when you get a gift sub to someone, sometimes it just auto puts them in your little feed thing. So now I'll be on their feed. And I bet you they don't follow a lot of people because they're busy doing their own stuff. So they might see me. At the very least, I might be on their For You page. Could even be a honey badger? I'm not a honey badger. I'm a penguin. Emily has had a drink. Just remember to keep it PG-13 in the stream. Don't want you to get in trouble because you had a drink. We don't want you causing trouble. You gotta still behave. She cares too much to be a badger. Badger. Puffin supremacy, snow chicken. You guys, I came in here in a good mood, and y'all are messing with it. Y'all are trying to tear me down, and I just got here. You can't do this to me. You can't do this. Ugh. I made Poppy mad the other day. I guess you could say she's got a little short. Yeah. Did you make me mad the other day, or are you just saying that to make a short joke? Because I don't remember being mad at you. But I might have been. Why was I mad at you? What'd you do? Don't do it again. One day Poppy's gonna snap and we're all doomed. It's for the bit. All right. Because I don't remember being mad at you, but it's possible that I was. It's a possibility. It's on the table. It's on the table. Okay. Poppy has the power of the gods. I don't think that's accurate. I had the power of a penguin. Hello, St. Frostbite. Welcome in. Welcome in, Chris. Beating up the poor chatters. I don't have the ability to beat up chatters. All I can do is flap my flippers and cry. I don't have the ability to beat up chat. Chat, on the other hand, has the ability to hurt my feelings. Chat hurts my feelings sometimes. I am a very sensitive penguin. A very sensitive penguin indeed. And you guys hurt my feelings sometimes. Let me get my sad emote. Let me get my sad emote out. Where is it? Poppy. Sad. I got tears in my eyes now. You made me cry. You can't see them because I'm zoomed out, but there's tears in my eyes. Okay, now there's not tears in my eyes. At least there shouldn't be. I don't know. If Poppy was a MOBA hero, what would her power set be? I don't know what that is. Heard you got a Dunkin Bucket? I did get a Dunkin Bucket. I got one. It's mine, and I'm not sharing with no one. I'm gonna put coffee in it, and then I'm also gonna put water in it. And my dad suggested putting beer in it, but I hate beer. MOBA are games like League of Legends and Dota. MOBA, Dota. Bucket. Okay, so the Dunkin Bucket. We'll come back to that, Dan. We'll do Dan's first, and then I'll describe the bucket. Okay, so what kind of powers would I have if I was a MOBA character? I don't know because I don't play those kind of games, so I'm not sure what kind of powers there are available to me. I'm not sure what my options are. Can I have ice attacks? Can I throw snowballs at people? Can I throw a snowball at people? Maybe? Or make the ground can I make the ground slippery so they fall down? Can I make them fall down and go boom? I'll make them fall down. The real question about the famous bucket is, would they fill it up with espresso if I asked them to? No, we're not allowed to put espresso beverages in the bucket. We can put iced coffee or strawberry refreshers, and that's it. That's all we're allowed to do. It's very limited. It's very limited. You can do a strawberry refresher, or you can do iced coffee. That was it. Your ultimate would be a scream for attention. Yes, and it would stun everybody around them. Or I could be a tank, and the scream for attention would drag everybody towards me. Yeah, I'm a tank because I'm tanky. And when I scream for attention, everyone gets dragged towards me a little bit as a distract, like they're forced to come to me instead of attacking whoever they're attacking. Yeah. Thank you so much for the follow, Buggy VT. Oh, another VTuber. I see. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the igloo. I don't know why I'm saying that. That was weird. But that's okay. You are too short and cute to be a tank? Nah, I could be a tank. Give me a shield. And some plate armor. I got this, guys. Give me a little helmet. I need a helmet though. Protect my noggin. Protect the hair. Wait, how am I supposed to have my penguin hair if I'm in full plate armor? That's not gonna work. I can't be a tank. My hair won't show. Like a paladin or something? Yeah, like a paladin. I'll be a paladin. I'll wear a wig on top of my full plate so you can still see the penguin hair. You could be a tank? Oh, thank you. They say I could be a tank, so I can be a tank. God of Chaos. Rard. I can't figure out how to read it. Rex. Drex. God of Chaos. RD Rex. Hi, Nyabi. Welcome in, Nyabi. Welcome. You can paint asymmetrical yellow stripe on your helmet. Yes, we got this. Hi, Nyabi. I'm doing good. How are you? Did you stream today, Nyabi? Are you streaming today? Was that a thing you did today? I don't know. I've been distracted. I've been distracted today. I streamed late. I got on late today. So we're probably going to have a shorter stream because I still have to end at the same time. But you stream Tuesday through Friday. What day is today? Today's Saturday. So no stream today. Talks about Gods of Chaos and Yabby appears. When will the welcome be a sound I can play? What flavor was my bucket? Caramel, of course. Of course my bucket is caramel. So I still haven't explained what this bucket is to folks who aren't in the US or folks that just haven't seen what the bucket is. Okay, so the bucket. The bucket, if you go to Dunkin, not anymore, it's gone. But if you went to Dunkin I got mine today because I forgot to get mine yesterday, but I got it today. It was set aside for me because I'm special. But I got you there. Oh God, how do I describe the bucket? The bucket is a 48-ounce bucket. It's like a sand bucket, like, you know, the bucket you use to make sand castles. It's kind of like that, but like just a flat bucket, like a pail, or if you would, like a pail, or like a I don't know, it's a bucket. It's 48 ounces, which is the size of 2 medium iced coffees. And, you could get an iced coffee or a Dunkin' refresher in it. And 25 of them were available at every Dunkin' in the nation. 1.4 liters. Yes. For those of you who don't speak ounces, it's 1.4 liters. It's a sizable bucket. It's really cute, by the way. It's super cute. And it comes with like a little boba straw. I had an iced coffee bucket today. If you can't tell, I'm a little wired. I didn't even finish the bucket. It was a little too much coffee for me. I drank about half of it, so I drank about like 1 medium iced coffee worth of coffee. But, so I usually get 6 caramel, 6 oat milk in my coffees. So, to make this bucket, I had to pump 12 pumps of caramel in there and 12 shots of oat milk. That was a lot. And it was a lot. That's how much sugar I could, well, I only drank about half of it, so I really only drank about, you know, the regular 6. But I drink a lot of sugar is what I'm saying. My drinks are very sugary. Would be a lot to finish on your own. Oh my God. Do you guys want to hear about an insane customer I had yesterday? Or the day before yesterday? Or I don't know, at some point. Apparently our espresso didn't taste right. I don't know. I tasted it. It tasted fine. Like, I made myself an espresso beverage after she left to test and see if she was completely bonkers, and she was, because it tasted perfectly normal. But so she came back in after getting her latte, and I already know this lady. She's a problem child. And I saw her walk back in. I'm like, okay, we gotta go remake this latte again. And she, like, multiple times insisted that I try her drink so I know that it tastes bad. And every time I flatly told her no. Like, definitely against customer service policies level of telling her no. I'd be like, hey, how can I help you? Well, try this drink. No. Anyway, what can I do for you? We'll try this. No. I will not. And, like, she would smile after, like she thinks that she's getting something. I don't know. She's insane. Anyway, I remade her latte for her because she said it tasted burnt and tasted like, insert swear words because that's necessary. And so I remade her latte. She tried it. She said it tasted bad again and again insisted that I try it. And no, we will not. And, like, she went to take the lid off the drink so that I could try it. And unfortunately, the manager wasn't in at the time, so I was the closest she was going to get to a manager. And she demanded a refund, and I'm like, I'm very sorry, but the manager's not in right now. She'd be back in about 10 minutes to be able to give you a refund. But I'm sure, you know, that is a pretty hefty time. So she just storms out swearing some stuff at me and blah, 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 and blah. So I told the manager about her because we know who she is. And I don't know what the manager did. I don't know if she came back today to get the refund or what. I didn't see her. I didn't see the crazy lady. She's crazy. She's crazy. Sharing the lid with, yeah, it's the lid that's the problem, you know? Drinking out of the same drink isn't a problem if you take the lid off the drink. It's no longer the same drink. Plus, I just don't like blueberry lattes. That's just gross. I don't like blueberry, like, in coffee. I'm gonna think your drink tastes gross for sure because you have a bad flavor in it. It's not coffee flavor. We don't drink blueberry coffee. That's just weird. I don't know why we offer it. We offer it because you can put it in, like, your tea. A blueberry tea would make sense. Can I have blueberry? I can have blueberry. And, like, I offered her any other beverage, and she's like, no, I'm diabetic. This is the only thing here I can drink. I'm like, I can make you an iced coffee. That doesn't have sugar in it if you don't add sugar into it. And then she insults our iced coffee and says that it tastes like trash. And I'm like, okay. Maybe you just don't like Dunkin'. Maybe you just don't like coffee. Like, maybe you should just not come here. Maybe that's what you should do. Maybe you should just go somewhere else. Go to, I don't know, some other coffee shop. I drank an espresso that tasted like they forgot they still had the tanks filled with descaler, and I politely asked them to remake it. Yeah, I had no problem the first time she asked me to remake it. I don't have any problem remaking a drink if it's made wrong. Like, I get burnt espresso from time to time, and I totally get it. It's awful. But, like, I remade her drink, and, like, not to toot my own horn, but I can make a drink. I can make a drink real good. I can make a drink. And so, like, I know that when I remade it, I made it correctly. There's no error in the way I make a latte. I am on point. But no, she still insisted that it was wrong, and I'm like, okay, well, in that case, maybe the espresso, maybe you're right. Maybe the espresso machine needs to be cleaned, but it's not going to be cleaned until tonight. It gets cleaned every night. Every night it gets cleaned. It will shut off if you don't clean it. It's not like we can just bypass it. It will turn itself off if we do not clean it. I assure you the machine is getting cleaned. But no, we don't clean our machines. We're awful. We're terrible. We don't know how to do our job. Yeah. Some people. Oh, God. Anyway, that was yesterday. I forgot about her until right now. I blocked her out of my memory. I left that in the past, but then I brought it back up. I'd rather drink descaler than complain. I've asked someone to remake my coffee like maybe 3 times in all the coffees I've gotten, and like usually it's because like so if I ask to remake a coffee, it's because I'm gonna sit there and drink it, and I don't want. If I'm not going to drink it because it tastes bad, I don't want them to see that I didn't drink it and then just threw out a full drink. So I'd rather be like, hey, would there be any chance you could remake this for me or add caramel to it? Adding caramel fixes everything. Adding caramel fixes just about everything. And they're always very polite and say yes. Like, as long as you're polite, they'll be polite, you know? It's not rocket science. If they made your drink wrong, just ask them to remake it. We have one lady that orders an iced cappuccino, which I always feel so bad when she comes in. I look and see who's on drink station. I'm like, are you gonna get it right today? Because iced cappuccinos are not made very often. So most of our crew have never made one. So I'll specifically assign someone to make it, like, because I don't want her to have to come back again. I feel bad whenever she has to come back. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know who made your drink. I remember once sending a burger back because the patty was still cold on the inside. Oh, no. That's a health risk. Like, having a bad taste in coffee is upsetting, but having a cold burger, that's a health problem. I've had to send food back before because they, you know, like, put lemon garnish on it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm allergic to lemons. I can't. Like, it's touched my food. It's contaminated the food. If you, I'll ask for my burger without a bun, and they always bring it with the bun. I don't know why. I go, can I have a burger with no bun? And they're like, yeah, we can do that. I'm like, perfect. But then I get the burger, and it has a bun, and I'm like, oh. Well, now we wasted a bun because I'm not going to eat it. Like, I'm going to eat the burger still. I'm going to take the bread off the burger and I'm going to eat the burger because I'm not allergic to gluten. I'm gluten intolerant. So I'm just gonna take the bun off, and then I'm gonna eat the burger anyways. But I always feel so bad, because now I'm like, I asked for no bun so you wouldn't have to waste a bun. But it's fine. And then they'll come and they'll see that the bun's still on the plate, and they'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. Dad forgot to put the meat on a sandwich at, I don't know, Arby's? I don't know what that's supposed to say. Bucket! Bucket, bucket. I have a bucket. And I washed it out, and now I can fill it up with like 3 water bottles. How many ounces are in a water bottle? Let me check. 16. Oh, almost 17. So I could fit 2 in there real good. I don't know if I could 15, 30. Yeah, I couldn't fit a third one in there, but I could fit 2. One really big sip. The biggest of sips. Beepo, beepo. The biggest sip you've ever imagined out of my bucket. Oh, okay, we have to take a big sip for axolotl, though. What kind of anime do I watch? I don't usually I try and stay off the topic of anime because so many of them are not PG-13. But, in general, I watch isekais and slice of life. That's really it. But I tend to stay off specific animes because I can't recommend specific animes because they're all not good for the rating of our stream. So this tiny bucket, not a tiny bucket, it's a 48-ounce bucket, which is 1.4 liters for anybody who... Pokemon? I watch Pokemon. I haven't watched it recently, but I've watched it before. I'm definitely not up to date on it because I haven't watched any of the new stuff. I've watched the original Pokemon. Because I'm old. But I haven't watched anything recently. I don't even know if they're still coming out with Pokemon movies or shows or I don't know. Episodes, that's the word. Life's too sad anyways, only like watching stuff that makes me feel good. I'll occasionally watch one that has some sad episodes, but I like ones that have happy endings at the very least. Even if it has sad episodes in the middle, as long as it has a happy ending, I'm okay, I'm okay. But like, if the dog dies, it's all over. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that stuff. Or specific, a very specific one. If the dog nah, I'm not even... Nah. If it's Full Metal Alchemist, I'm not watching it. You all, if you know, you know. You know, you know. If you don't know, that's okay. You don't need to know. Ugh. I watched the first, like, 3 episodes of that. And that was enough. And then I was done. I was done. Ugh. Thought I was gonna like it, too. And the thing is, I probably would like it if I gave it another shot now that I'm older. I watched it when I was younger, and it was just too much for me. I think those tiny Lowe's buckets are cute. I've never seen the tiny Lowe's buckets. Are they also small like the Dunkin Bucket? Are they also adorables? I'm gonna make a sandcastle out of my bucket. And then I'm gonna wash it with soap and water, and then I'm gonna drink out of it again. I'm like that. I'll make a sandcastle and then drink out of it the next day. It comes with a boba straw. Comes with a big fat straw. You could drink boba tea out of it. Apparently Dunkin' had boba tea at one point. I didn't work there for that. I did not work at Dunkin' while they had boba tea. That sounds like an awful thing to have to make. I would hate making boba tea. That would be atrocious. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. The bucket would be a thing why I'd visit Dunkin'. The bucket's pretty cool. The bucket's pretty cool. I like the bucket. I like the bucket. Yeah. So what else? What else do we have going? What's out? What else is on our plate today? Huh? Holds 1.4 liters. Yes, yes, yes. Holds 1.4 liters. Yes, yes. We've discussed the size of the 48 ounces. Yes. It's a good bucket. It's a good bucket. I highly recommend it. And then Dan asked about the MOBAs. And then I think I already, I want to be a tank. The container that holds 1.4 liters of espresso. You cannot get espresso in the bucket. It's not allowed. No espresso in the bucket. No espresso in the bucket. I had someone try and just order a cup of espresso today. And I'm like, I need to know how many shots you want. Or I can just do one shot at a time and count how many it takes. And then I can charge you based on that. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to cost a lot of money to fill a cup with espresso. So how many shots do you want? They opted for 6 shots of espresso. I'm like, all right, we'll do 6 shots of espresso. That's fine. They can't stop you from ordering a bunch of espresso to fill it yourself. Though that's true. You can order like 15 espresso shots on the side and then just add them to your bucket. You can do that. Why not? I want to see. I don't care if you drink that much espresso. That's your own life. That you do you. You drink 15 shots of espresso. That's fine. Just know you have to pay for them. Just know that that's going to be an expensive drink. People who get cold brew with like 3 shots of espresso, they have a caffeine addiction. I want to hear colors. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Yeah. I like Pocahontas. It's a good movie. I like the music. The music is good. I like music. I like musicals. I like Disney movies. I like Disney movies. I'm lame. I know. I still need to watch quite a few of them though, the newer ones. There's quite a few new ones that I haven't done yet. I haven't watched new ones. I don't know. I haven't watched any movies. I watched anime for the first time in a very long time the other day. When I didn't stream that one day I didn't stream. I wasn't feeling that great, so I didn't stream. And I watched anime instead. And that was the first time I'd watched anime in like a month. My account had signed itself out. I didn't remember my password, so I had to go into my password like folder thing and go get the password, like the Google protected passwords. I had to go find it. And then, because like it doesn't auto sign in on my phone, I have to go through the interwebs to do it. And then, oh god, it was so much effort. It was so much effort to sign into my anime. It was a lot of work, but I didn't want to reset the password because then like, well, I'm not gonna remember the new one either. Like I don't remember the old one. I'm not gonna remember the new one. I'll just go hunt down the old one. I don't even remember what I watched. I actually don't. Probably well, it's definitely an isekai. Oh, the beginning after the end. Something like that. Something along those lines. Something along those lines. I don't know. I haven't caught up on it yet, so I don't know. Oh, the dog is barking right outside my window. Beautiful. Perfect. That's what we love. We love to hear it. Literally hear it. He's right outside my window. Okay. The last anime you watched was One Punch Man? Never watched it. But yeah, I don't want to get into specific animes. I don't want to get into specific animes because I don't want to recommend something that is not recommendable. Senior Penguin, what is that emote? Just dog? Is that kind of looks like him. Kind of looks like him a little bit. A little dopey face. Nah, he has a pointy face. He's a border collie. He's very pointy. Kool-Aid or Capri Sun? I'm allergic to both of them. What do you mean? What do you mean? But as a kid, I would drink Capri Sun. I like that they're singular pouches versus a giant pitcher. I don't like stuff that comes in big sizes. I like individuals. I like individually packaged things versus big things. I don't know. I like the littles. I like the little stuff. Like a little pack of cookies or like a single popsicle. I don't like those double popsicles. Those things are weird. I don't like them. I'm not sharing my popsicle with no one. Why are there 2 sticks on my popsicle? This is my pop. I'm not sharing it. I don't want to break it in half. Why are there 2 sticks on my popsicle? I don't like it. Romeo has a 10-stream streak. Thank you so much for those 10-stream streak, Romeo. That took me 3 times to say. 3 times to say the number 10. And I'm supposed to be a math major. I'm a disgrace. I'm an absolute disgrace sometimes. Ugh. Didn't I just say I don't want to get into specific animes and you guys jump into specific animes? Stop that. Stop that. You're not listening too good. It's a cartoon dog. I did see it's a cartoon dog. Hi, Travers. Did I see that you followed me today? Have you not followed me before? Was that you or was there a second Travers? Let me scroll down. No, it's totally you. Did you unfollow and refollow or did you never follow? What is this? I saw it and I was like, what? What is that? When will you start paying Dan? That's a really funny joke you got there. It's a funny joke. But in all honesty, if I make it big, I'll give him an allowance. I'll give him an allowance. It's not really a paycheck. It's more of like, you did good. Here, have $5. Like, you know, I could swing like a $5 amount. Allowed to go outside for 5 minutes. Yes, the sunshine allowance. Phrases pay to a penny? No, because then when I promise to increase it by percentages, that will actually do something. Ba 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 ba. Sugar penguin. I'll be the sugar penguin in the relationship, yeah. No, because Dan's putting in more work. Dan's putting in more work than me. You have an energy drink for Dan tier on your Patreon? I do have an energy drink for Dan tier on my Patreon. It's the lowest tier one. The lowest you can donate is $3, apparently. We tried to make it $1, but it said no. It said you can't do $1. It has to be $3, so it's $3. Which is roughly how much a can of energy drink costs anyway, so it works. So that will help fund his energy drink addiction. We also have sunshine allowance. We also have, giving him some spare change. And then we have just a thank you. That's what we got. At least he's allowed to go outside. Yeah, to get to and from work. Yeah. That's why he's allowed outside sometimes, is that way he can go to work and then come home and then edit. The cheapest over here is around 70 cents. We tried putting in $1, but it said no. It wouldn't let us put in $1. It was like, no, the minimum is $3. And I was like, okay, I guess we'll put $3. It said no. It said no. It said no. $3 minimum. His workplace is that close? No, he has to commute. So he gets the good energy drinks at least. He does. We do splurge on the energy drinks, you know? It's important that he keeps his caffeine intake up. It's important to him. It's important to me too. That way he's happy, you know? We want to keep the editor in good spirits. I looked and the minimum I was going to pay was 20. Wait. Are you actually... Wait. Wait a second. Are you saying that you're gonna actually become a Patreon backer? Because that means I have to update my background. Because right now my starting soon screen just says it's gonna have the Patreon backers, and then I have to at the start of the month. Oh, that's pretty soon. And then I'm gonna have to actually update it. I figured I'll update it weekly, so like instead of like every single stream updating the background, I figured I'd do it weekly, and I'll have them titled by the week instead of by like what they are. That way I can move them in and out as needed. I know a place that sells big buckets of coffee even if they don't fill it with espresso. Nah, the buckets of coffee are gone. We need to get Poppy a 5-gallon bucket and fill it with Dunkin. We don't need a 5-gallon bucket. The 48 ounces is plenty. We don't need a 5-gallon bucket. It's okay. I'll survive with I'll be okay with my 48 ounces of coffee. Hello, Kindred Phoenix. Welcome in. What's Stan's favorite energy drink? Right now he's drinking Ghosty. Right now he drinks the grape Ghosties. They're the purple ones. I don't know if they're actually grape. They're purple. It's a purple drink. I don't think it's actually grape. I don't think that's the flavor it's called. It's just called purple. Welch grape? Nah, it's not Welch's grape. Is it? Is it? I don't know. I don't know if it's actually grape or not. But that's the color. It's purple in color. And then he used to drink the blue Bang Energies. Kapow. 8 ounces and 4 gallons? No. No. Thought gallons are those big Spanish ships. Gallon is a unit of measurement that we use. It's what we measure like gasoline and milk in. Those are the two things we measure in gallons for the most part, is gasoline and milk. That's, and occasionally water. We'll measure water in gallons. But like, other than that, we measure things in ounces for the most part. Hats too. Yes, we do also measure hats in gallons. Yes, we have gallon hats. Oh, we have to take a big sip for random moose brains. A bucket? Yes, Seraphine, a bucket. A gallon is a hefty amount of liquid. Like a whole jug of milk, like a whole gallon of milk. That's a pretty solid amount of liquid. I don't like milk, but 4 ounces is not a lot. 4 ounces is like I think 2 ounces is a shot. Or is 1 ounce a shot? How much is a shot? 1 second, I have to look that up. How many ounces in a shot? 1.5 ounces in a shot. Okay. 84 ounces is the bucket. The bucket is 48 ounces. 48. How much is a gallon? How many ounces in a gallon? How many ounces in a gallon? 128. There are 128 ounces in a gallon. So we have 40, no, don't play sound. 48 divided by 128 times 100. So we have a little over a third of a gallon in our bucket. A little over 1/3 of a gallon. So like 3 buckets would be a bit over a gallon. Why does anyone use such a I like the system. I think it's fun. It makes me do math and it's fun. Should you stay up and finish until 1 a.m.? Do you have any plans tomorrow? Do you use the bucket? It's too small to be my footstool. It's not tall enough. It's not tall enough to be my footstool. 5 tomatoes! 5 tomatoes! For anyone who's wondering why on earth is Poppy saying 5 tomatoes? Not only because Panda said it, but because that's how many feet are in a mile, is 5280. 5 tomatoes. That's how many feet are in a mile. In case anybody was wondering, it's 5 tomato. Adam, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the igloo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A kilometer is 1,000 meters. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, wow. There's a giant mouse. I didn't even notice it. It's a little while ago. I didn't even notice it until it just got highlighted on my screen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 5280. 5 tomato. 5 tomato. What else? What else? This must be a joke? Nah, it's real. That's how we remember it. That's how we teach children to remember how many feet are in a mile is 5 tomatoes. That's how we remind children to remember how many feet are in 1 mile. We also have to measure football fields and stuff like that. I don't know how many feet are in a football field, but I'm sure it's an amount. Invented by a drunk mathematician rolling dice. Pretty sure it was invented by a king that was like just making stuff up as he went along. But I like it. I like it. I don't like that you guys measure things in meters and not decameters. Because a meter just seems a weird measurement. And like a decameter would be a good measurement. I mean, the way you remember it, but the fact that you need to. Yeah, well, I mean, remember the length of something, like, I know they exist, but you don't use them. I never hear anyone say, oh, this is 5 decameters long. It's either, they either say how many meters it is or how many centimeters it is. They never do that middle one. They never talk about the decameter. The decameter is neglected. Is it deci or deca? I don't know. The one that's between centimeters and meters. Deca is 100. Oh, okay, yeah. Deca is 100. So deci, yes. Like decimal point, yes. Posture check. We can sit up straight. We can do that. I actually already was. I'm doing pretty good about it today. I'm doing pretty good with sitting up straight today. I don't remember what I was about to say. I know all the measurements, Axolotl. They're made to be pretty easy. I'm saying your measurement, the length of them in general is just weird. I don't like a foot feels like a good amount of measurement. Like measuring something like you're 2 meters tall if you're like 6 foot something. Like 2 meters, I don't know. I just don't like the length of a meter. Like the physical length of a meter, I do not like it. We could call it something other than feet. We could call it like, I don't know, a knee. I don't care. The name of it is irrelevant. I just like the length of it. Like the actual length of a foot feels like a good measurement. You know, like you just hold your hands up to like the length of a foot and I'm like, yeah, that's good. That's good. Whereas a meter, you gotta like stretch your arms out a little bit. I don't know. A meter stick? A meter stick in a yard, a meter is like 3 feet. A meter stick and a yardstick almost look the same. They're not the same, but they look similar. They look very similar. We in geometry class, I swear I passed this class. Yeah, I don't like the meter system. I don't like it. I don't like the length of a meter. It's too weird. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. I don't want to measure things in meters. The liquid measurements I'm fine with, but like the length measurements, I don't like them. Like it's just weird. But 48 ounces is fine. Yeah, 48 ounces is fine. I like my 48 ounce bucket. I like my 48 ounce bucket, but I grew up with ounces, so I know how much a 48 ounce bucket is. You tell me 48 ounces and I can picture that in my head. I know exactly how much that is. You tell me 1.4 liters and I also know how much that is, but that's just because I know what we use liters occasionally in the US too. I kind of know how much a liter is. Because you can buy like a liter of milk. Or whatever. Or a liter of water. You can buy liters. But they're not as popular. Sorry, my ear was itchy. I was itching my ear. I had to take my headset off for a second. I couldn't hear Confident Kurt there for a moment. I imagine a bucket that one needs to hold with both hands to drink out of. Yes, you do. You do need to hold the bucket with 2 hands to drink out of it. I don't know what on earth that is, but let's keep it in English. I think that's just because you grew up with the imperial system over here. We mix and match. Yeah, you guys use both. I don't know. You can get 6% milk in Canadian stores now. You can get 6 instead of 1 or 2%. You can get 6%. What on earth is 6%? Even though I occasionally drink from a 2-liter. Yeah, you get soda in 2 liters. That's soda comes in liters. Soda comes in liters. I don't know why we've decided that soda comes in liters, but we have. We have decided. Which is really weird because I'm pretty sure soda like started here. I don't know where soda started, to be quite honest. I don't know who decided to carbonate syrup. It's because Coca-Cola is global and lazy. The bucket is bigger even though it holds less. My 48 ounce bucket? What's wrong with my bucket? I love my bucket. I'm gonna use it for so much stuff. The problem is it doesn't fit on my coaster. It's not a very big bucket, but it's too big for my coaster. So I can't, I don't know how I'm gonna, I don't know how I'm gonna use it. It's not very practical to have a bucket for a cup. It's not the most practical thing on the planet. We've been talking about my bucket for an hour now. Have you checked your emails lately? No. I will. Because you oh, God! View suggested gifts. What is it? It says no suggested gifts. What happened to it? Where'd it go? I have an email saying there's a suggested gift, but then I go to suggested gifts and it's not there. I don't understand. There's nothing there. Wah! In my head, I just imagine it holds like 5 liters. Nah, it holds 1.4 liters. We did the math out. Why is it broken? I don't know why it's broken. Let me refresh. Let me refresh. Maybe it just needs a minute. Nah, it's still not there. Still not there. I don't know where it is. I don't know. Maybe let it sit for a bit. Yeah, let it simmer. Let it simmer. I have 165 emails. And they're all from Twitch and TikTok. I need to get TikTok off of my stuff. I refreshed again. It didn't work. Can I order one? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please. Yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can't wrap my head around it. You got this. A bucket holds up to 10 liters. It's a little bucket. It's a little bucket. It's just a little baby bucket. It's just a little baby bucket. Just a baby bucket. It's not even the size of an entire soda. It's fine. It wouldn't even fit a whole 2 liter of soda in it. I did drink a lot of coffee, though, because I had a bucket, and I was like, I'm going to drink all this coffee. I didn't finish it, though. I did not finish the coffee. Baby bucket for baby penguin? I'm not a baby. I'm an adult. I'm an adult penguin. I'm a tall king penguin, too. I'm an adult and I'm tall. I'm a tall king penguin. What is that supposed to mean, Gamma? What is that? That seems very condescending. I don't like that. I don't like what you're saying there. Usually sodas here are about 1.5 liters. Okay, well then it's that size. Because the throne machine broke. Oh yes, the throne machine does seem to be broken. I've tried refreshing again. It didn't do nothing. It looks like you did. What's this? No. It looks like you did 3 suggestions. I wonder if you just overwhelmed it. Because my email has 3 things for suggested gifts, but then my suggested pile has 0. Let me go sign in with Google. Okay. Suggestions. Oh, there they are. I don't need a 2-gallon bucket. No, I'm denying. I am denying the suggestion. For bucket coffee. This girl runs on Dunkin for the coffee. No! I am not getting a 2-gallon bucket for coffee. I'm not allowing you to buy me a 2-gallon bucket. Air fried fries. Ooh, air fries. Why stop at 2 gallons? We could go 3 gallons. No! We do not need that much coffee. Do you understand how much 2 gallons is? I don't know how well I'd lift that. I'll take the bucket if you fill it with espresso. Your kiddies will probably not be happy with 2 gallons of coffee per day. Probably not. Ugh. How do I delete suggestions? I can just block the user. I don't want to do that. Okay, view suggestion, reject. Okay, there we go. Rejected. Rejected. View suggestion. We do not need 17-inch long straws. That is a ridiculous level of straw. Reject. Reject, reject. I do kind of like the coffee detail. The Decel? Decal? I don't know how you say that, but I kind of like it. But I'm gonna reject it anyways. Oh no, not block user. We don't want to block the user. We want to reject. Reject. There we go. Decal. Decal? You were setting a dangerous like calorie. Like calorie! Yeah, decal. We do not need that much coffee. It's a little too much caffeine even for me. Yeah. I feel like the bucket is a good amount of caffeine for some people because they drink 2 medium coffees a day, so that just means they don't have to come back for more. Decaf. I put decaf coffee in my bucket earlier. I did a half calf coffee. I did half calf because I didn't need 2 caffeinated drinks of coffee at 2 p.m. I didn't need that. I was gonna be fine without that much caffeine. And then I didn't even finish it, so I only drank like a quarter a cup or a half a cup of caffeine. Half of a medium, so 12 ounces of caffeinated coffee. I think I accidentally drank 3 energy drinks today. How do you accidentally drink 3 energy drinks? How do you accidentally drink 3 energy drinks? Explain to me how you've done this. Did you purchase 3 separate energy drinks and then consume all 3 of them? I don't remember if I had one first thing in the morning or not. Oh my goodness. No, this is not... I remember how much I've had to drink today. Drinking energy drinks in the morning? We gotta get a little silly sometimes. Nah, it's too silly. 3 energy drinks is too silly. That's one too many. 2 energy drinks I can accept. 1 in the morning and 1 in the mid-afternoon. But 3 energy drinks, that's just crazy talk. They kind of blur together at this scale. You don't need that many energy drinks, guys. I don't drink that much coffee. You don't need that many energy drinks. It's okay. You don't need that much caffeine. You're gonna be fine. But make sure you don't just quit all at once because you'll get a headache. There's no such thing as too silly. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Pika pika. Yes, there is indeed such thing as too silly. I can assure you that there's 30 people here right now. Why did I check that? Why did I check that? So are all 30 of you interested in my Dunkin Bucket? Because I'll sell it on eBay for $100. Only 25 of them in store per each store in the nation. So there's not, well, there's a lot of them, but there's not that many of them in the grand scheme of things. Just now noticing I didn't do a second short for today. You could get it done. You could get it uploaded when you get home tonight. It'll be late, but it would still count as today. You don't like carbonated drinks, so I have energy drinks. Have water! Water! It's not carbonated or caffeinated. It's just water. Oh my gosh. If you don't like carbonated drinks, then don't drink carbonated drinks. Drink the water. But caffeine's so good. Dasani doesn't count, Gamma. I said water, not trash. I said water. I'm inventing a machine that replaces all tap water with Dasani. I would rather have the lead water. I would rather have the sweet water from the lead pipes than I would have Dasani. I drink sparkling water. Does that count? I don't like sparkling water, but it does count as hydration. It's just water with some carbon dioxide in it. It's not. Can we get a Dasani sponsorship? No. No, we cannot. I will not be affiliated with them. I will not be, no. If I ever start going, you should buy Dasani water, just know that someone has taken over my brain and I am not in control anymore. I also like apple juice. I also like apple juice. I have never had liquid death. I just have regular, like, tap water, bottled water. Yes, water is the basis of life. That is accurate. Pretty much everything needs some water. I apparently lack a clip for a second Poppy short. That is a problem. That is a concerning problem. I can't VOD scrub right now because I am live. I could tell a joke. Do you want me to tell a joke? That way you can have content to put on the stream? Okay. I don't know. I'm not. Quick, do something funny for the clip. I don't know how to do something funny on command. I don't know how to be funny on command. I don't even know how to be funny in general. Don't pressure the penguin. Don't pressure the penguin. She'll cry. I'll cry and I'll stress and anxiety. Stress and anxiety. No. Entertain us, entertainer. I can't. Too much pressure. I can't handle it. I'm not gonna survive. This is definitely gonna be the clip. No, it won't. No, it's not funny enough. It's not enough. We need that clip. No, it's not. It's not funny. If you're not funny, we'll leave right now. Don't leave me! Don't leave me! I'll get lonely and I'll start to scream. If you leave, I will scream. I will scream for attention if you all leave. I will start. I'll start warming up right now. I'll start. Ah! Wah! That second one was much more convincing, I think. That wah kind of hurt my throat. I wah'd too hard on that one. I put too much of my soul into that wah. That one hurt. Why shouldn't you play games with penguins? Because they always penguin. I do always win. I am a winner. Even when I lose, I win. Wah! Can you do a voice impression? I cannot. I don't know how to mimic voices. I don't understand how it works. I cannot mimic a voice. My voice is my voice, and that is all you get. I don't know how to mimic voices. Posture check. I will sit up straight. I was kind of folding in on myself a little bit. About 45 minutes in, she was doing live throne rejections. You were suggesting a 2-gallon bucket. I'm rejecting the 2-gallon bucket. What would they even... No. Unposture your check. Yeah, shrimp back over. Become a shrimp again. Well, if I'm not getting the bucket, I don't need the bendy straws. I don't need the bendy straws if I'm not getting the bucket. Okay, I gotta take a big sip. Two gallons is absurd. 1.5 liters is much more reasonable. 1.4 liters, thank you, is much more reasonable. A 48-ounce bucket, you might say, is a much more reasonable amount. I like my 48-ounce bucket, okay? It's good. It's a good bucket. We've already had people, we had people asking about it yesterday, obviously, because it released yesterday. We still had people asking about it today. $256-ounce bucket. Is that 2 gallons? I'm not doing the math. Is that 2 gallons? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I did the math. I didn't want to do the math, but I did the math anyways. Saw that Poppy got catfished. Yeah, there was a cat in a fish tank. Catfished. Oh my god, I could put Reese's in the bucket. I could put little Reese's cups in the bucket. I could, oh my god, that's a great idea. I could put Reese's in the bucket. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. And I could keep the bucket next to my desk. And it has a lid on it so my dog can't get into it. Oh, this is good. This is good. We can keep, oh, we're gonna keep the Reese's in the bucket. I'm stealing to Reese's. Don't you take my Reese's! That's mine. I want they're my Reese's and I'm gonna eat them. Poppy doesn't like the letter K. That is accurate. That is lore accurate. I am upset that the letter K exists. Poppy will stab you under your fingernail. Don't take Reese's. That's a very direct, precise threat. But yeah. Don't take my Reese's. That threat was very specific, but in short, in general, in conclusion, don't touch my Reese's. They're mine. Ugh. In short, like everything else you say and do, yes. Ah, God. There's no winning around here. There's no winning. I can't, no matter what I do, I just don't win. Oh my God. Dan just over here being a bully on a regular basis. Just because I don't let him out of the dungeon often enough doesn't mean he has the right to be a bully. When I hired / married you. Yes. Is that a cow? Cow. Let Dan out of the basement. It's not a basement. It's a tower. It's not a basement. It's a tower. He has a dungeon tower. It's not a basement. It's a nice little tower. Has a little spiral staircase. It's very nice. It's very fancy. I like to break Reese's cups up into little pieces and put them on my vanilla ice cream. That sounds delicious. You could just buy peanut butter cup ice cream. That's what I do. I just buy Ben & Jerry's peanut butter cup ice cream. It has little peanut butter cups inside of it, and it has peanut butter ice cream too. Just because he makes all your money doesn't mean he's... Hey, to be fair, YouTube shorts don't make much money. I do not post shorts for the profit. The shorts are posted for engagement, not for profit. If you're trying to make a profit off of YouTube shorts, you have to go viral. That's the only way you're going to make a profit off of those guys. We post them for engagement. That way you guys can get to see some Poppy when I'm offline, and we can get some comments flowing, and yeah. So we can interact with each other more. It's not for money. There's no. That's not what shorts are all about around these parts. Shorts make about as much ad revenue as a stream does, which is not much. How many pizzas can we fit in your house? Like wall to wall, ceiling to floor? Or like just like on the surface counters, like on the countertops? Because like countertop wise, I'd say a good 10. We have a lot of counter space. But like wall to wall, ceiling to floor, floor to ceiling, a lot. We got raised ceilings. God. I need a stretch. Ow! Ow! My spine! Wall to wall, toilet to sink. Well, the sink is pretty close to the toilet, so... Let me see how much my 2 million view short made in reference. All right, we're going to find out how much a 2 million view short makes, that to give you a reference for how much we don't do shorts for money. I think it's probably going to be like $40 for 2 million views. That's my best guess. Maybe even less than that. Maybe 30. You could have a 5-foot ceiling and there'd still be a significant room above you. Hey, that's not true. Oh wow, that's actually a lot more than I expected, Dan. I was thinking like $40, not $211. That's actually not too shabby for 2.3 million views. Okay, so yeah, for millions of views, literally millions plural of views, you get $200. Which, if you're trying to, you know, pay your bills, that's not gonna suffice. That's not gonna be enough. That's not gonna, you're not gonna make it on $200. You're not gonna survive. You're going to be hungry. Mine usually make about $1. That's like groceries, maybe. Yeah, for like 1 week, maybe. If you get 2 million every short. Yeah, we don't. But we don't get... I've never actually crossed 100,000, because the one that did cross 100,000 got backtracked because apparently a bunch of bots watched it. So it's only at 89,000 now. So I've never crossed 100K. So, yeah. So I'm not crossing that 2 million line anytime soon. It was a slow and steady race there. It's a slow and steady. We get a little bit more consistently, but like not 2 million. I don't know how Dan managed to pull off 2 million views. That's amazing. How is the thermometer short doing? Is it still alive? Pun intended. Yeah, that's the one that's like at 89,000. If only YouTube Shorts gave the same amount of money as YouTube videos. So you seem to know a little bit about YouTube, if you understand that. Yeah, YouTube videos, long form, actually do have a good payout comparatively to shorts. Hi, Hugh! So like long form content, you should, if you have the time in your day to watch my long form content and you're looking for some entertainment, I would recommend it. Like Dan just put up one of me playing blackjack the other day. You know, if you have free time, I'm not live, you want to watch some Poppy, you know, we got blackjack there for you. The problem is most of you watch my live stream, so it would just be watching the same thing again. You've already watched it. So yeah, it's for people who haven't watched the live stream, who were busy during the live stream, you know? And I think it's like 20 minutes long or something. I'm not sure. Oh, what's my dog doing? Oh, he's just stretching. He's just stretching. He's just getting his little legs out. He got little legs. Never busy during the live streams? I'm always busy during the live streams. I'm busy live streaming. Good night, Risk. Good night. Or Risk. Or, I don't know how to say your name. But good night. What's the dog? He's stretching. The dog is stretching. He's doing a big stretch. Ugh, I keep folding in. My shoulders keep concaving. I need to keep them out. Ugh. I just like, I don't know. I don't know memes from 2010. I wasn't on the internet. I wasn't on the internet back then. I didn't spend a lot of time on the internet as when I was younger. I didn't get on the internet until I started live streaming in November of 2024. So November of 2024 is when I really started being on the internet. So yeah, I don't know much. I'm pretty oblivious to most of the internet culture. You can put it into a translate and let it pronounce it if it bothers you, but I don't really care. Okay, that's a good point. I could make it pronounce it for me in Google Translate. I could make it do the talkie thing. But I don't feel like it would pronounce it right either. I feel like it would pronounce it wrong. Maybe that's just me hoping it would pronounce it wrong. That way I could feel better about myself. Ugh. Not growing up on the old internet might have been a good thing. Not sure if today's is really better though. I think the internet's just not a great place to be in general, but we're trying to make it a little better. We're trying to make a little pocket of coziness over here. Little pocket of community that's good. It's not the rest of the internet. I get scared when I go on the internet. There's a lot of negative stuff, and there's a lot of angry stuff, and there's a lot of mean stuff. And I don't like all that. I don't like all that mean, angry stuff. I just want to have a good time. I just want to be friendly and have a good time. And if I don't like you, I just won't talk to you. That's just I don't have to be mean to you. I just won't talk to you. Now that I have a job, I don't have time to watch long form content. But I can watch a short or two, so I appreciate it. Yeah! We got shorts for you. We got long-form content for when you are out of work, but we got shorts for you when you're on break, you know? Anyone remember those old Minecraft song parodies from 2012? Nope! I have no idea what we're talking about. I gotta take a little sip, though. Alright, we took a little sip. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, now I have to take a big sip. Alright, we'll take a big sip. Okay. Have you noticed that my emo is actually drinking coffee? It's actually... Oh, my parents are cooking something and it smells good. I think they're making hot dogs. It smells good, though. We're gonna have hot dogs for supper, but they don't have any buns for me, so I'm just gonna have to eat my hot dog with just a hot dog. I don't get to have the bread. There's no gluten-free bread. Oh, I guess I could just use a gluten-free piece of bread. Like I have like a whole or wheat or not wheat. I can't have wheat. I have bread, but it's not particularly good. It's not particularly good. She doesn't like espresso, but I never said I don't like espresso buckets. I just said you're not allowed to fill your bucket with espresso. Well, you're allowed to, but they won't do it for you. You have to order all the espresso on the side, and then you can have that. Excuse me. That snuck up on me. You also had hot dogs for dinner? You hot dog? Your name is Hot Dog. 20 shots of espresso in a small cup. 20 shots of espresso would not fit in a small cup. That'd be a lot of espresso. That's medium cup business right there. That might even be a large cup. 20 shots of espresso, that takes up quite a bit of space. Sailor? I think that's how. Sailor. Welcome in! I'm trying to figure out how to say your name. I'm trying to figure it out. I have to sound it out. I'm not very good with names. How about Sal? If you only... Well, I am 3'6" and it's 48 ounces, Axolotl. You're messing up all the numbers. You're being a nuisance. You're being a, what's the word I want? I can't remember. So you're gonna get away with it because I can't remember the word I want to call you. I'm not a coffee person personally. That's okay. You can be wrong. No, you're fine. It's totally fine. I get not liking coffee. I didn't like coffee for the longest time. I just became 3'6", 48 ounce. There you go. Have you heard about the thing with Starbucks advertising those caffeine drinks to children? I haven't. I haven't heard that. People keep thinking refreshers are caffeine free. Refreshers are not caffeine free. They're made with green tea. Like, the base of the refresher is green tea based. So the base of it itself has caffeine in it. It's not a super high amount of caffeine, but it does have caffeine. It also is filled with sugar. The super sugar cups. I've never heard. I don't know anything about Starbucks. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what Starbucks has for drinks. I know apparently they have a pink drink because people will come to Dunkin and try and order the pink drink, and I'm like, I need you to be more specific. I have multiple drinks that are the color pink. I'm gonna need you to be more specific. I love refreshers though. There's nothing wrong with the refresher. It just does have caffeine in it, so just be aware of that. Energy drinks aren't allowed to be sold to kids under 18 over here in Germany. Yeah, they're technically they have warnings on them here, but you can sell them to somebody of any age, I believe. I don't believe there's an actual age on selling them, but the can itself has a warning on it. It says it has a warning for, I think, children. I think it says like 16 plus on them. It might say 18 plus. I think it says 16 plus. And I think it also has a warning for women who are pregnant. I think it also has a warning for that. It has a big old X on it for, it has like a pregnant belly with a big X on it. I think. That might just be alcohol. I'm not sure. But it definitely has the 18 or 16 or 18 plus on it. The pink drinks, those have a super high amount of caffeine and sugar. I have no idea what's in the pink drink. There was an energy refresher at Dunkin'. It was used, yeah, it's a energy punch. We use Rockstar now. They don't have the deal with Monster anymore. They have Rockstar. So it's you can get like a blue raspberry energy punch or a strawberry energy punch, and it's just strawberry or blue raspberry syrup with Rockstar in it. I remember having drink Monster when I was 14. I mean, in the US you can buy it at any age. There's no sale age on it. I know from TikTok or shorts or reels or whatever I was watching that I think it's 18 in the UK, I think, is where the streamer or the content creator was from. Rough Emergency Store is done. There we go. I'm sorry that the content for it wasn't very good. I apologize. I did my best, but my best was not very good. Maybe I was mistaken. Well, if you don't work selling them, you're not gonna know for certain, you know. Especially if you're already, old enough to drink them regardless. It's like nicotine products have gone from 18 to 21 around in the US. Around in the US, I believe. I don't know if it's all of the US or different parts of the US. But it makes no difference to me because I don't use any nicotine products, so I didn't even know about it for the longest time. I was like, oh, that's cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't use nicotine products. Don't want to spread misinformation. Your phone is overheating. You might want to turn your phone off for like 10 minutes. Like, you might want to put it in the fridge. I don't know. You don't want your battery to explode. So I'll see you later. You turn off your phone. I don't want it to explode. I don't want you to get hurt. I'm more concerned about your safety than I am about your stream streak. Well, you've already got your stream streak. You've been here long enough for sure. For sure. Turn the phone off. Just put a cold glass of water on. Do not pour a cold glass of water on your phone. I didn't say pour. Just put a cold glass of water on it. Wait. What? Phone thirsty. Phone need drink. Set the glass on the screen. Oh yeah, that can possibly go wrong. That there's nothing that could go wrong with that. That's far better than the turn the phone off idea. No! Turn the phone off! Stop giving bad ideas to people, Dan! Ugh, just pour ice water on the phone. No! The phone is not thirsty! It's water cooling. Making chicken dumpling casserole. That sounds delicious. I can't have it, but I'm very happy for you. Ice pack the phone, but like just turn the phone off. I'm over here dying because no one's listening to me. I am the streamer. Listen to me. I have the ideas. No one listens to the streamer. No one listens to what the streamer has to say. Put the phone in a Ziploc bag, drop it in ice water. No. Just turn the phone off. But if you turn the phone off, Poppy goes away. It's fine. You can watch me another time, or bring it up on a PC of some sort, or I don't know, something else. I'm not so important that you have to risk your battery blowing up. That's not good. I find it interesting how a short just got posted even though I'm watching your stream. Yes, Dan just posted a short. Deprive it of water as punishment for overheating. Yeah, well, it's not supposed to get water anyways. It's a phone. It's not supposed to get water. In the freezer where you keep your ice cubes. Just turn it off. Just turn off the phone. It's okay. Poppy will disappear, but the phone will cool down. Just take the phone and chuck it into the nearest forest. Yes, start a fire. Start a forest fire. Lewis says hello, Dan. You can't see it because it's on YouTube chat, but they say hello. Turn off the phone and take the case off to help it cool off. Yeah, that one. We like that idea. King and Jello, they got good ideas. Hold it in front of your air conditioner. Okay, that's not a terrible idea. That one, out of all the ideas, that one's the least terrible. Try putting it in power saver mode and close any background apps. That's also a good idea. Hazmat does not have good ideas. That's not a good idea. I'm not even reading that one out loud for the sake of not putting that into the world. Put ice inside the phone. Yes, take the battery case off. That used to be a thing. You could just take the battery out of phones before, and you can't do that nowadays. But just take the battery out of the phone, pretend that you can, and just put ice in there. Give your phone Tylenol for its fever. Fever reducer. You guys still talking about my phone? They sure are. They're giving plenty of advice. I mean, you can, but it requires tools. But it didn't require tools before. You could just pop open the case. You could just pop open the phone and the battery would just come right out. I had a phone where the battery was bubbled. Apparently that's bad. When the battery bubbles, that's a bad thing. I could spin it like a top. The battery was so bubbled. When I traded it in the person that took it was not impressed that it was bubbled. Poppy, I officially signed up to help the charity you're going to work with next month. Yay! Now we can work as a team. Teamwork, teamwork. And you gave yourself more work to do. Why would you do that? Why would you make yourself more work? Paid labor. We're not getting paid for charity work. It's charity work. Because it's for a good cause. Yeah, but you need some sleep. You need some sleep, friend. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Yeah, no, you need some sleep. You can't keep. I have grown-up money. I can buy more energy drinks. You still need sleep. Energy drinks can't sustain you forever. It's a charity for Alzheimer's. Am I pronouncing that word right? I think so. Alzheimer's. Sounds like puffin talk. I'm not a puffin. Sleep deprivation. No, get some sleep. Have a good night, Axolotl. Have a good night. Plug your phone in. Get your phone some sleepy sleeps. Get yourself some sleepy sleeps. Get yourself some water, and don't get your phone any water. Your phone doesn't need water. It's a charity for the Alzheimer's Association. Yes. Yes, yes. So I don't have any spectacular plans for this charity thing. My plan is to stream as usual and to have the link up. And then to do little shout outs about it from time to time. The campaign officially launches June 14th. Yes, yes, yes. No sleep, only watch stream. No, if you need to sleep, you need to sleep. Sleep is for the weak. Me, I need sleep. Yeah, same, Invisible Man. Same, Invisible Man. I also need sleep. Hugh is also in Germany, so they are also going to bed. Sleep doesn't exist. I assure you it does. What is the sleep you speak of? It's the time where you time travel. You lay down at, like, you know, an hour, and then you wake up at a different hour, and time has passed, but you don't remember time passing. Good night, Estrella. Good night. Get your phone some shut-eye. It needs it. When I say sleep is for the weak, I mean I sleep for a week. Yes, yes. Time, yeah, you like, I go to bed at around 10 p.m. and then I magically wake up and it's suddenly 7 a.m. I don't know how this happens, or 6 a.m. depending on my work shift. I get sleep. I get a good amount of sleep. I need a good amount of sleep. I do not function well on like 6 hours of sleep. I can't do it. I do not function at all. I need my full 8 hours of rest. That's called hibernation. That's fine. It's fine. Details. It's very slow time travel. It's like a one-to-one time travel. You know? For every minute that passes, a minute passes in your time travel. You're time traveling. Welcome in, Frenchie. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the igloo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gone to school off 2 hours of sleep. Oh, yeah, I definitely did that as a kid. When I was younger, when I was a teenager. Oh, yeah, I didn't sleep. I was awake all the time. And I still managed to get everything done. Time to prepare to head home. If you're stopping anywhere, we could use some gluten-free hot dog buns. If you're stopping anywhere. If you're not stopping anywhere, just come home and I'll use bread. That's, yeah. Yeah. What do you guys put on your hot dogs? Are you ketchup and mustard kind of people? I put ketchup, mustard, cheese, and pickles. I put everything on my hot dog that I can fit. I'd put chili on it if I had to. Well, if I put chili on it, I wouldn't put the pickle on it. I don't want to mix my chili with my pickle. But it doesn't sound good. Vinegar and chili, not feeling it. But like Chicago style, I don't know what Chicago style is. Explain to me. What is Chicago style hot dog? Ketchup and cheese, that's a good combo. I like ketchup and cheese. I don't like, somehow I don't like relish, but I like pickle on it. I don't know. You should look at the food Dev shared in our server. I'll forward it to you. Okay. He didn't send a pic. Oh, okay. Just the description. Oh, okay. What did he make? Usually a barbecue or onion or relish, but Chicago style. You guys keep talking about Chicago style, but I don't know what Chicago style is. You like hot dogs with cheese inside of them. That's not bad. That's not bad. That sounds good. Mushroom ravioli and garlic cream sauce. Ooh, that sounds so good. That sounds delicious, Dan. Oh. That sounds scrumptious. That sounds so good. I want some. I can't have it because of the whole gluten thing, but I would love it. When I was a chef, I did Coca-Cola caramelized onions. Was it good? Was that a good decision? All right, pickles, tomato, mustard, or tomatoes, pepper, mustard, onions, sesame salt, and served on a poppy seed bun. Oh, I don't like poppy seed. I don't like poppy seed or sesame seed. I know my name is Poppy, but I don't like poppy seeds. They get stuck in your teeth. I don't like them. They get stuck in the teeth. I don't like it. Ooh, I've never considered putting peppers on my hot dog. That sounds great. I put peppers on like my sausage, but not my hot dogs. Sausage and hot dogs are two different things, if you're not aware. Sausage is like a sausage, and a hot dog is like a hot dog. Yeah. I've also heard that hot dog and Spam taste pretty similar. I've never had Spam. I guess Spam is just like a salty hot dog. I've never had it. I'm not familiar. But if it is, I would like it. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay. Wait, how long have we been streaming? Oh, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. Oh, wow. It was for American Day. It was awesome. There was so much sugar in Coca-Cola. It just like red onion chunky. Wait. All the sugar in it made it taste good. Caramelizing onions with Coca-Cola. I can't have Coca-Cola. It has a hint of lime in it for flavor, and I'm allergic to... What was that sound? What was that sound? What was that sound? I just heard a really loud, high-pitched beep. Am I hearing things? Did anybody else hear a beep? I heard a beep. What was that? I don't know what that was. Maybe someone unlocked the car? I don't know. I don't know if it was in real life or if it was in my headset. I don't know if it was outside my headset or inside the headset. Didn't hear no beep? Okay. The beep is for Kenshi. He's in your walls. Oh. Oh. Is it beep? It's beep from your Kenshi series? Is he friendly? Probably a smoke detector. Have you changed the batteries lately? You know, good point, good point. I don't know. Is there a smoke detector in this room? No, we need to get one of those. We had one, but it died. Like it was a CO2 smoke detector. It was 2 for 1, and it died. So we have to get a new one. Posture check. I have to sit up straight like a cool kid. Like a nerd. I don't know. If I hear the beep again, I'll start searching the fire alarms, but it might have just been my ears. It might have just been some tinnitus, you know? It might just be me. That was a big yawn.
Beepo, beepo.
All right, Dan, aren't you supposed to be leaving? Get out of here. We don't need your bad jokes. I have plenty of bad jokes of my own. We don't need yours. Skedaddle. Hello, Bonk. Bonk.
Plant, plant.
Plant, plant. We have a Bonk emote. We have an emote called Bonk. Anybody want to put the emote in chat? If you have it, if you're subscribed, you could put the Bonk emote in chat. I'll allow it. I'll allow the use. There it is. There's the Bonk emote. It go bonk. It go bonk. He had to get one last joke out before he left, keeping up quota. He needs to control himself. He needs to get under control. Okay, that's enough bonks. That's enough bonks. We don't need more bonks. Poppy's the real joke, am I right, fellas? Get out of here. Get out of here, chaotic tavern. We're done with you. LaMouse. No, not LaMouse. Y'all seem pretty chill so far. We try and be pretty chill. We try and be pretty chill. What did the confused dolphin say? Can you be more Pacific? But that's also a pretty bad joke. But we accept pretty bad jokes around here from time to time. 10 bits from Seraphine, but with 3 bonks. You know what? For 3 bonks, I'll take 10 bits. Other way around. For 10 bits, I'll take 3 bonks. I said that backwards. I knew what I meant, but I said it backwards. I was aware of what I was trying to say, but my goodness gracious, did I not say what I was trying to say? That happens from time to time. That happens. What's it like being a penguin? Difficult. It's difficult being a penguin sometimes. Especially a penguin living amongst the humans. It's quite difficult. New short is already over 1,000 views. That's concerning. Why? Why is it already at 1,000? I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched the new short yet. I don't know what it's. I don't know what it's about. That's good, but I'm scared. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. I don't know either of those people. Are they even people? I don't know. I don't even know if they're people. They could be characters. I don't know. Characters are not people, right? Like you don't consider characters like a character in a show is not a people. It's just a character, you know? I know we get emotionally attached to the characters. We do, but they're still not people. They're still just imaginary creations of people's imagination. They're not real. Like they're not real. It gets really weird when people think actresses and actors are the characters that they play. Nah, they're just acting. They're just acting, guys. They're not really those people. They're not really those people. And even other people, paid actor, And even other people, like celebrities, they're not always who they act like they are on stage. I unfortunately have no acting abilities. So unfortunately for me, I have to just be me on stage or on stream because I have no acting. I was a techie. I was behind the scenes. I didn't learn how to be an actor. I didn't learn how to do this lying thing where you lie for your personality. I didn't learn how to do that. I learned how to build walls and paint them and build staircases and paint those. I learned how to do that kind of stuff. My eye is itchy. There we go. I was a techie. I like Tech Crew. I had a lot of fun in Tech Crew. I learned a lot. I did a lot of stuff, built a lot of stuff, played a lot of games. We just hung out a lot when we were done building stuff. When we would finish building, we would just hang out. Or you'd paint something and then you had to paint another layer on it, but you had to wait for it to dry before you can paint the second coat. So you just sit there and just watch paint dry. I am a tall king penguin. I am tall. I'm not acting tall. I am tall. I am a tall king penguin. The tallest king penguin. But yeah, my personality is this is my personality. This is who you got. 3 foot says 3'6". Thank you. Don't forget that. Don't leave that off. That 6 inches is what makes me a tall king penguin. The average king penguin is 3 feet tall. I am 6 inches taller than that, which makes me a tall king penguin. Unfortunately, I'm not a very tall emperor penguin. But alas, I'm not an emperor penguin, so it doesn't matter. Don't matter that I'm not a tall emperor penguin. I'm a tall king penguin. You went the wrong way. You went the wrong way. Can you imagine if I was only 2'6"? That would be ridiculous. That'd be a really short king penguin. But I'm not that. I'm not a short king penguin. Never understood why people listen to actors where their whole job is just to lie and deceive people that they are characters that they are playing a movie. I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean they're necessarily bad people. I do find that most of them are not good people in the end, but it doesn't mean that they're inherently bad. Like, I feel like you can be an actor and still be a good person. It's not a qualification to be a bad person. I don't actually know. I don't know. I was never an actor. I was a techie. But I feel like you can be a good person and be a good actor. I feel like you can do both. Never heard of a king penguin, but I've heard of an emperor penguin. But king penguins are the next one. So emperor penguins are the tallest king penguin species. King penguins are the second tallest penguin species. And then we also have royal penguins, and we have blue penguins, and we have macaroni penguins, and we have rock hopper penguins, and we have... Those are all the ones I know. African penguins. Okay, those are all the ones I know by name. Those are all the ones I know by name. I don't know all of them. I know a lot of them, though. Tuxedo penguins? Is that... I don't think that's a specific species, is it? I think all penguins are wearing tuxedos. Oh, there's the black chin-strapped penguin. You can recognize it by the black strap it has under its chin. Hence the name. I'm a plaguewin. I don't think that's an official species of penguins, plaguewin. I don't think that one's official. I don't think that one's, What about that one? I don't know. I've never heard of that one. That legit? I don't know. Is that one legit senior penguin? I don't know. Okay, I guess we're looking it up. Species of penguins. Enter. Alright. Emperor penguin, king penguin, Adelie penguin, Gento penguin, chinstrap penguin, macaroni and royal penguins, rockhopper penguins, African penguins, Galapagos penguins, Humboldt and Magellanic penguins, little blue penguins, yellow-eyed penguins. Those are the penguins. According to Wikipedia. So that could be wrong. That was Wikipedia source, so... Galapagos. Oh, Galapagos? I know that word. Galapagos? Galapagos? Never trust Wikipedia. That's good. That's good. It's good that you think that. It's good that you think that because it's not a very reliable source. Not a very reliable source at all. But it's what I clicked on, so that's what we're going with. It's very unreliable. Anybody can just go in there and doctor things up. We need a Wikipedia page about Pen Poppy, and I want to see what happens on it. That would be interesting. Tell a joke? Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Da 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 da. Oh, you didn't say tell a good joke. You just said tell a joke. You didn't specify whether it had to be a good joke or not. You didn't give me any specific qualifications. You didn't give me any specific rules or regulations behind the joke. You just said a joke. Plaguewin is banned. Plaguewin is banned. We're banning Plaguewin. They're done. They're done. They made a 6-7 joke. They're over. That's it. It was a good run. It was a good run. It was a long run too. You've been here for a while, but it has to end this way. I'm not gonna actually ban you, but I thought about it. I thought about it for realsies. Ban them. A penguin walks into a bar. Ouch. Yes. Because I'm so tall, I hit my head off bars. Yes, yes. Ba 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 ba. Ban? No, we're not banning them. We're not banning them. Takes a little more than that to get banned. Not much more. That is teeter-tottering on the edge. But oh no! Oh no! I don't know how to say that. How do you say no? Like, is it the nor? Oh, nor! Before the crowbar was invented, most crows drank at home. Ugh. Penguin walks in the bar, everyone stops what they're doing and looks confused. Well, I'm allowed to go to a bar too. I am of age. I can go to the bar if I want to. I'd rather go to a pub than a bar, but I can if I want to. A red book about penguins. Nice. I prefer a pub. I also prefer a pub. No drinks for me. Nah. I'm allowed to drink, and I will drink from time to time. Not very often. I'm not a heavy drinker. I'm not an alcoholic. I'll be quite frank about that. But I do drink from time to time. Special occasions. Whenever I kind of just feel like it, you know. There doesn't have to be a special occasion. There could just be, you know, a random Wednesday night, you know. More of an at-home drinker. I don't like to go if I won't go out alone. I don't go to bars by myself or pubs by myself. I'll bring a Dan along for safety. You bring your safety Dan along. Drink a lot of water. You mentioned that you drink a lot of water. When I tried to call you out for not drinking water, I was mistaken. You do drink a lot of water. I drink a fair amount of water. I could definitely do with more water, but I drink a fair amount of water. Thank you so much for the follow, Bonk. Welcome to the igloo. Our igloo is getting awfully cramped. We need a bigger igloo. We need to talk to Dan about this. We need a bigger igloo. We need a much bigger igloo. Safety Dan? Yes, a safety Dan. A big glue, if you would. If you would. Okay. We've been yapping for 2 hours. It is 7:30. Well, it's 7:23. I started a half hour late. I apologize for that. I was talking with a friend. I was just yapping. I got distracted yapping, and I kind of yapped for another hour. I don't have another hour worth of topics in me, Rex. I don't really have another hour within me. I don't know what I'd yap about. What would I yap about for another hour? What would I yap about for another whole hour? I already did an hour on the bucket. I did an entire hour on bucket. We can't do another hour on bucket. We have to come up with something else. We have to come up with a different topic for another hour. What do you guys think I should do for the charity event? I couldn't think of that word. I couldn't think of the word charity. What's your favorite cloud? I don't have a favorite cloud. I don't. Clouds mean rain, and then the big clouds mean thunder, and I don't like thunder. I don't like the thunderstorms. So I prefer when there's not a lot of clouds, because then I don't have to worry about thunderstorms. Although you can still get lightning without very many clouds in the sky. You can just get lightning just just forming out of nowhere. I don't like thunderstorms. And we're getting into storm season, so it's gonna start soon, and I'm not impressed. I don't know how I'm gonna stream while it's thundering out. I don't know how I'm gonna handle that. I don't know how. My headset cancels out quite a bit of sound, but there's no way it's gonna cancel out all the sound. No way. Love a good thunderstorm? Nah, not a good thunderstorm. Cloud from Final Fantasy. I have watched the... it's like an abridged Final Fantasy thing. Dan had me watch it, so I do know kind of who Cloud is. I need a thunder jacket. My dog needs a thunder jacket for sure. He also does not like thunderstorms. So that's another thing, is if it's thundering out, I don't know how I'm going to stream because I can't comfort my dog while streaming unless I bring my mic down to the ground and I just sit on the ground and yap with you guys. Because I have to sit on the ground with my dog while it's thundering, otherwise he'll start shaking. He'll just start shaking, and I don't want him to be all alone during the storm. So I don't know what I'm gonna do if it thunders. I don't know if I'll just call the stream if it starts, or if I'll just try and pet the dog while streaming. Will be a PNG stream when it thunders, yes, because I won't have the tracking. I won't be in the chair. I'll be on the floor. I could bring my microphone down to the floor. That is an option. But then I wouldn't be able to see chat because it would be too far away. Oh, I could bring chat up on my phone. I'd be able to see YouTube chat or Twitch chat. I wouldn't be able to see YouTube chat though. I wouldn't be able to see YouTube chat at all. I'd be YouTubeless, which is not ideal. We don't want to do that. We like being able to see YouTube chat. We'll come up with a plan. We'll come up with a plan for Thunderstorm Poppy. Then there's also the power outage idea. You know, if the power goes out, the stream ends. Stream over. That would be sad. I've had my stream end on me like 3 or 4 times now. Like OBS just crashing like 3 or 4 times now. And that's always a bummer because I don't know what to do with myself when the stream crashes. Like, do I restart it? Do I just call it a day? What do I do? What do I do? But alas, I'm running out of topics. It's only been 5 minutes and I'm running out of topics. Look, I'm telling you, I don't have another hour of yapping in me. I just don't have it. I think... Let chat run stream? No. We do not let chat run stream. No. We do not do that. I don't know. I don't know who to raid. That's what I don't know. I don't know who to raid. Following. Who am I following? Let's see. Why am I following so many big tubers? I don't want to raid a big tuber. That's scary. I want to raid a much smaller tuber. Oh, we just gotta follow. 1 second. We have to quit the. We have to go do the thank you for following. Who is it? It's the Lord of Salami. And they made me take a big sip of water too. They get in and the first thing they do is make me hydrate. Welcome to the igloo. Welcome. Nobody important. Every pen pal's important around here. Every pen pal matters. Every pen pal for themselves. But no, not really. We're a community. You are a lord, though. Lord of Salami. I haven't had salami in a very, very long time. Smoked meat. Alright, we were looking at raids. We were looking at who to raid. Who's the Lord of Penguins? I haven't met the Penguin Lord yet. I've met the King of Penguins. I've met the CEO of Penguins. I've met quite a few penguins, but I haven't met the Lord of Penguins yet. I haven't met them yet. I have seen, I think Penguin God has come in here. I think we have had a Penguin God. We have also had Senior Penguin. Excuse me. Occasionally, a Sanguini. How about the Penguins of Madagascar? Oh, we just got raided. We were raiding out. We just got raided. Okay, Captain Fox, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I am Pen Poppy, the King Penguin. I'm a variety streamer, streaming a variety of things. Today we are just chatting, though. I guess we could switch over to Rune Dice while we wait for Dan to get home. I guess we could continue for a little while. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you again for the raid. What were you doing today? You're here from Captain Fox's stream. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm your local PG-13 streamer. I'm not very local, but, you know, whatever. It's just what I say. Hello, welcome in Captain Fox, welcome in Shock, Flare, Alt, welcome in Buggy, welcome in everybody! We were playing Quick Play. I don't know what that is. But I hope you had fun. My dog is starting to cry. He is starting to cry. We like Shock? Okay, good, good. We'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that in mind. Couple of different height climbs. Okay, okay. Was telling him we love you. Love, like, me? Pen Poppy? Well, thank you. I try and be a positive influence on the world. I'm not really much of an influencer though. I'm more of a I don't know, a king penguin. I don't know what I am. I'm just here. Plant. My dog is crying because he wants us to end the stream. Because he doesn't like when I stream for long times. But it hasn't been a long time. He just doesn't know that. Internet yapper. Yapping away. Just love following family-friendly streams. Are you a family-friendly streamer? By chance? I don't know very many, so I don't have... I tend to rate out... I tell everybody that if you're not 18 or older to skedaddle. Because I don't want them rating into uncertainty. Plus, a lot of content creators just don't want minors in their chat. They just prefer not to have them. So, yeah, that's part of my raid message is usually if you're under the age of 18 to skedaddle. You are a family-friendly streamer. Nice, nice. We love that. We love that. We love that. Sorry, I'm clicking on your channel. Are you a VTuber or just a tuber? Oh, I see the VTuber. I see the VTuber. How much longer will the stream be? I don't know. I got raided, so now we're gonna yap for a little bit for the raiders. We're gonna yap a little bit longer for the raiders. But if you have to go, Rex, it's a-okay. You don't have to be here from start to finish. I appreciate every minute that you get to be here, but if you have places to be, I totally understand. It's a-okay. Everyone go follow Poppy because she's awesome. It looks like your stream is still up, though. Maybe I just need to refresh the page. I just need to refresh the page. I have forgotten to end my stream before. That's the only reason I say. I have totally raided out and then left the stream up. Thank you so much for the follow, Shock. Welcome in. Welcome to the igloo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm able to stay. I don't have anywhere to be. Beautiful, beautiful. Welcome. Okay, it's not welcome. Doesn't really work. You've been here. But welcome anyway. I like to welcome people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Meep. You got a 3-stream streak. Congratulations on your stream streak. Let's keep striving for more. More stream streak. One day you might have a stream streak like Metal Gear. 130. Metal Gear is 130 stream streak. Oh. Oh, Hydra's back. Big sip. Hydra, have you been lurking or did you just return? You can't redeem what? Either it's been used too recently or you don't have enough points. One of the two. I just finished off that water bottle. One of the two there's two reasons why you can't redeem. That one, either it's on cooldown or you don't got enough points. then it's probably on cooldown. Although I don't remember the last time it was used. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I can redeem it if I so chose to. I'm not going to. That way somebody else can redeem it. But I could redeem it. I don't know. Maybe refresh the page? Do a quick little refresh? Can't use any of the 1K ones? Then it sounds like a points issue. It sounds like a amount of points issue. I don't know. I don't know why. I am not technologically talented. I do not understand the technologies. But they're not on cooldown. At least that one's not on cooldown. Big Sip is on cooldown because Hydra just redeemed it. But the other ones aren't on cooldown. So I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery for me, at least. And a mystery for you. Somebody else might know the answer, but they're not sharing. Ah, my shoulder is itchy. And I have flippers, so it's hard to reach it. There you go. You got it. Wow. Wow. Had to close out of Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is something. Twitch is something. It's such a well-oiled machine that works all the time. 100%. Yep. No criticism here. Not gonna find any criticism on my part, for sure. The mobile app, a work of art, for sure. Man, that mobile app is something else. Spectacular, I mean. It's spectacular. I mean that in a positive way. A positive way, for sure. I think it's great. It's wonderful. Am I convincing any of you that I like the mobile app? Am I convincing? I'm acting right now. Am I doing a good job? Am I a talented actor? They're not bugs, they're features. Yes, exactly. You get it. You understand what we're talking about here. Maybe I'm convincing? Alright, I'll take a maybe. I'll accept maybe. Oh, my back hurts. Doing prep at work, so like folding up the bacon and stuff like that. Oh, I never did the breads yesterday. I told the manager that I didn't do the bread, so hopefully the manager did the breads, but I never did the breads. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. We'll see how it goes down. My favorite feature on the mobile app is when I tap the chat box and it scrolls all the way to the top of chat. I'm glad it doesn't just do that to me. I'm glad it's not just me that it does that to, because I would feel targeted if it was just me. But that, now I know it's a feature of the app. It's a very good feature. In case you wanted to read all of the chat the entire stream, there you go. That... Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's definitely needs some work. It's a work in progress for sure. It's in development. It's in its pre-launch stage, except it's not. Okay. I think we've streamed long enough. I think we have it under wraps. Okay. Let's see if we can not get raided again while trying to raid out. Let's see if we can manage that. Anybody else launch their stream while I was busy? stream needs to be longer, though? Nah, it's fine, it's fine. I started late, so we're ending early, kind of idea. Well, we're ending at my usual ending time. I just didn't start at the same time that I usually start, so the stream is shorter. We're gonna raid Euphoria. We love Euphoria. Alright, I've raided them 2 times in the last 30 days. That's A-okay by me. Alright, start raid. Euphoria is for mature audiences. At least she prefers to have, you know, not minors in chat. So if you are under the age of 18, please do not come on the raid. Please go find another PG-13 streamer to watch. Or PG-16 if you're over the age of 16. You know, that's a thing apparently. Apparently some people are 16 plus. I'm 13 plus. But if you are not 18, do not come. If Emily's still here, well, you can come now because you had your 18th birthday. Congratulations. Happy birthday. I doubt they're still here. They were here at the very beginning of the stream. Okay. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna raid out. She's trying to fight a dragony ghoul looking thing. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. She's playing darker and darker. I don't understand the game. But it's a fun it's fun for her, and that's what matters. And she's pretty good at it, I think. Okay. Anyway, raid. You can yell penguin raid. You can be quiet, I guess. That's an option, but I'd rather you yell penguin raid and be flooding the chat a little bit, just a little bit. All right, and then be on your best behavior. All right, have an awesome night, everybody. Goodbye.